Hi everyone, welcome to English Shadowing. Today I want to talk about something very important. Many people think that crying is a sign of being weak. They believe that strong people never cry, especially when they are alone. But this is not true. Crying is a natural and healthy way to express our feelings. Crying alone does not mean you are weak. It means you are human. Sometimes we feel sad, tired, or upset. These feelings can be because of many things. Maybe you had a hard day at work or school. Maybe you lost someone you love. Maybe you feel lonely or confused. When we have these feelings, crying can help us feel better. It is like our body's way of telling us, I need help or I need time to heal. When you cry alone, you are not showing weakness. You are showing courage. It takes courage to face your feelings. Sometimes, it is easier to hide your emotions and pretend everything is okay. But when you cry alone, you are being honest with yourself. You are allowing yourself to feel and to heal. Crying can also help reduce stress. When we cry, our body releases chemicals that make us feel calmer. This is why after crying, many people feel lighter and more peaceful. Crying is like cleaning your heart and mind. It helps you start fresh. Some people worry that others will judge them if they cry. They think others will say, "You are too sensitive," or "You should be strong." But these thoughts are wrong. Everyone has feelings. Everyone needs to cry sometimes. Crying is not a weakness. It is a way to be strong inside. It is important to know that crying alone does not mean you are lonely. Sometimes people cry when they are by themselves because it is a safe space. When no one is watching, you can cry freely. This privacy helps you understand your feelings better. Many famous and strong people cry too. For example, athletes, leaders, and artists all cry when they feel deep emotions. Crying helps them to express their pain, frustration, or joy. It is a sign that they are connected to their feelings and to the world around them. Learning to accept crying as a natural part of life can make you stronger. It helps you understand yourself better. When you allow yourself to cry, you learn to take care of your heart. You learn to be kind to yourself. Sometimes people think they must always be happy. But life is not always happy. Life has many colors: happiness, sadness, anger, fear, and love. Crying is a way to feel these colors fully. It helps you live a real and full life. If you feel afraid to cry, remember that crying is a way to heal. It is a signal that you are ready to face your emotions. It is a step toward feeling better. When you cry alone, try to be gentle with yourself. Find a quiet place. Take slow, deep breaths. Remember that it is okay to feel sad or hurt. These feelings will pass, and you will be stronger after. You can also write about your feelings in a journal. Writing helps you understand your thoughts. It is another way to express what is inside you. If you feel very sad for a long time, it is good to talk to someone you trust. A friend, a family member, or a counselor can help you feel supported. Sharing your feelings can make the pain lighter. Remember, crying is part of being human. It shows that you care. It shows that you want to heal and grow. Crying alone is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of strength. Sometimes, people are told from a young age that they should not cry. Boys are often told, "Be a man. Don't cry." Girls might hear, "Don't be so emotional." These messages teach people to hide their true feelings. But this is not healthy. When we stop ourselves from crying, we are also stopping our emotions. This can make us feel heavy inside, like we are carrying a big rock in our heart. Our bodies are designed to cry. When we feel deep emotions, our eyes create tears. These tears are not just water. They carry stress hormones out of our body. This is why after crying, we often feel calmer. It is like a natural medicine our body gives us. When you allow yourself to cry, you are working with your body, not against it. Crying alone gives you time to listen to your heart. It helps you ask questions like, why am I feeling this way? Or, what do I need right now? These questions are important. They help you take care of your emotional health. They help you grow. Some people cry not only when they are sad, but also when they feel overwhelmed, frustrated, or even happy. Crying is a complex emotion. It shows that something deep is happening inside you. It shows that you are feeling something real. In many cultures, crying is not seen as something bad. In fact, in some places, people cry together as a way of healing. They believe that tears connect people. When you cry with someone, you are not alone. When you cry alone, you are also not alone because you are with yourself. You are with your feelings. That is also a kind of company. Think of a time when you felt very sad or confused. Maybe you sat alone in your room. Maybe you cried. Did you feel a little better afterward? That moment of quiet, of releasing your emotions, was a gift to yourself. It was your body and heart working together to help you recover. There is no shame in being soft. Softness is not weakness. Softness is being open to life. When you are soft, you can feel more. You can love more. You can heal more deeply. Crying is one of the ways softness shows itself. And softness, in many ways, is the strongest thing of all. You may look around and think that others are always strong, but you cannot see their quiet moments. You cannot see the nights they cried when no one was there. Everyone has those moments. You are not strange for crying. You are not less than anyone else. You are simply being real. We live in a world that often asks us to be fast, busy, and always fine. But this is not how humans truly live. Humans need time. They need rest. They need to feel. Crying alone can be one of those quiet moments where you return to your true self, where you slow down and say, "This is hard, but I'm still here." If you ever feel ashamed for crying, ask yourself, would I say the same thing to a friend? If a close friend told you they cried alone, would you call them weak? Or would you hug them and say, "I understand"? The kindness you give to others, you also deserve to give to yourself. You can even create a safe space for your emotions. A place in your home where you can sit, breathe, and be yourself. Maybe it's a small chair by the window or a quiet corner with a blanket. This is your space to cry, to think, and to feel without judgment. You do not have to be strong all the time. No one is strong all the time. Strength is not about never crying. Real strength is about showing up for yourself, even when things are hard. Real strength is about being honest about your pain. There is a quiet power in tears, a silent kind of bravery. When you cry alone, no one is watching. You're not trying to prove anything. You are just being true. And being true is one of the most beautiful things a person can be. Some of the most powerful changes in life start in silence. They start in tears. They start in the quiet room where you sit with your sadness and slowly, gently, begin to breathe again. Crying is part of the healing path. It is not the end. It is the beginning. You may not always understand why you are crying. That's okay. Sometimes, the heart knows things that the mind does not yet understand. Trust that your emotions are wise. Trust that your tears are teaching you something. You are allowed to fall apart. You are allowed to feel lost. These are not signs of failure. These are signs that you are alive, that you are human, that you are walking through something real. Let your tears be a message to yourself, a message that says, I am hurting, but I'm still here. I'm still trying. That message is more powerful than any mask of strength. That message is truth. And truth is always the first step toward healing. Sometimes we keep our feelings inside for too long. We smile in front of others, but we are not okay inside. We feel heavy. Our chest feels tight. We feel tired, but we do not know why. This is what happens when we do not let our emotions come out. Crying is one way our body and heart release that heavy feeling. It's like opening a window in a dark room. Fresh air comes in. The light starts to shine again. Some people say, I don't want to cry because I don't want to look weak. But the truth is, hiding our pain does not make it go away. It only makes it stay longer. When we cry, we are not making things worse. We are letting go. We are telling ourselves, it's okay to feel. It's okay to be human. Many strong people cry. Soldiers, nurses, parents, teachers, people who face hard things every day, cry when they are alone. It does not make them less strong. It makes them honest. It makes them real. If you ever cried and then felt embarrassed, try to remember this. Your tears are part of your healing. They show that your heart is open. They show that you care, that you are feeling something deeply. That is not something to be ashamed of. That is something to respect. Sometimes, we do not need advice. We do not need someone to fix our problems. We just need to cry. We need to sit with the feeling, to feel the sadness, to let the tears fall. That moment of crying can be like a quiet storm. After the rain, the sky feels clean. You can breathe again. Even nature teaches us this. The trees need rain to grow. The flowers bloom after the storm. The earth feels fresh after it rains. In the same way, you too can grow after your tears. Crying does not stop your life. It helps your life move forward. There is no right time to cry. Sometimes the tears come in the middle of the night. Sometimes during a walk. Sometimes after a memory comes back. And that's okay. Let the tears come. They have a reason for being there. Do not tell yourself, I should be over this. Healing has no deadline. Emotions take their own time. Some wounds heal fast. Others take longer. Crying is part of that journey. And crying alone means you are brave enough to face your pain, even when no one else is around. You are learning to sit with your heart. You are learning to care for yourself. After crying, you may feel tired. That is normal. Give yourself rest. Make a cup of warm tea. Wrap yourself in a soft blanket. Listen to calming music. Or just breathe slowly. These are small acts of love, acts of kindness to your own heart. And when the tears stop, you may feel a little lighter, a little stronger. That is your spirit healing. That is your heart making space for hope again. People often think strength looks like standing tall and never falling. But true strength is being able to fall and then get back up. It's being able to cry and then keep going. It's being able to feel broken and still believe in tomorrow. Crying alone does not mean you have no one. It means you are giving yourself a safe space. You are trusting your own heart to hold your pain. That takes courage. That takes strength. If no one has told you this before, let me say it now. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel lost. It's okay to break down. These moments do not make you weak. They are part of your human story. And you're not alone. Your tears are a language. They speak when words cannot. They carry emotions that are too big to say out loud. And sometimes they're the most honest part of our lives. So if you have ever cried alone, remember this. It does not make you weak. It means your heart is alive. It means you are human. Every tear carries meaning. Every tear brings you closer to healing. Let yourself feel. Let yourself be real. And trust that after every storm, light finds its way back in. Thank you for being here with me today. Take gentle care of yourself. And until we meet again, remember, you are stronger than you think and never alone in what you feel.
See you next time.